Just waiting for our friend. Just waiting for our friend. Just waiting for our friend. Just waiting for. Really? All the echoes?
I'm not trying to make it echo. Oh my god.
You're dumb for putting yo on there. Cause you're live. I'm just messing with you. Let me call RJ. Live.
I mean, I guess we can just start playing now. Pepper first.
1 minute.
Text the boys.
G-Money.
What's up?
Hey, I'm trying to FaceTime you now. I'm waiting for my computer to boot up.
Okay.
Alright, how you trying to feel?
Alright. He deleted me. You can have it in a minute. Did you charge the other controller upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
And did you bring my controller back down? Yeah, go do that.
So much.
Yeah, it is a lot of work because all you have to do is go up 2 flights of steps.
Yeah, but last night, you don't understand. I was playing Fortnite and like.
Yeah.
No, I swear, like I was out of breath. I sprinted up and down the stairs for controllers.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, so go upstairs and go grab that. Thanks. Off with your head!
Are we starting from the beginning?
Yeah. Gracias. Oh, you don't want to start from the beginning?
I do.
Didn't do
What do you mean?
What's the end on here?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh shoot! I don't want to do the graveyard.
Might as well. I don't think we were that far into it.
We were.
We're at Billstown. It's not even halfway. Oh dear lord. I'm Malik.
Who's Malik?
He came over.
Oh, what up?
This conversation's about to be really...
They about to get lit. You want to play first?
Yes. I'm that one black guy.
What does that make Angel? Toast?
Dominican.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Alicia? Dude, clickers.
Hold on. Here we go.
We figured that we would play The Last of Us because it's kind of like... The Last of Us is kind of like the coronavirus, but with clickers. Good move.
You ain't betting, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is more entertaining than a coronavirus.
Jay, based on true story.
Well, you know that the things that they have the cordyceps is real because like they have those with like the zombie ants and stuff, or like that fungus that causes the ants to do crazy stuff. Jay, you're right though. It is based on a true story.
Oh, come on, dude. Stop moving.
Your bow and arrow skills leave a lot to the imagination there, Elijah.
Nope.
Yo, just the other day, what was it? On Sunday, they had toilet paper at Kroger, and I hit my sister up. It was like the one at East Point over in Blacklit. They had toilet paper, but then like when I started to check out, all the toilet paper was gone.
Fucking got left his stars, boy.
Yo, I'm running out of toilet paper. Hey, you supposed to always go outside and get leaves, bro.
No!
What up, what up?
What's up, man? Hey, what's going on with you?
Nothing.
What's up, Uncle RJ?
What's up, buddy? How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Yo, Alicia, Amazon's out of toilet paper, I heard, too.
Wow. Everybody's going for TP.
Paper plate.
Paper plates.
Wow. That is funny.
I mean, it's like, you know, if you get, like, I know people at jobs, they're telling people stop stealing supplies from work. Not at my job, though, but, like, I wouldn't doubt that's what's going on.
That's funny. Melissa was saying, 911 kept getting phone calls, and they was like, saying, hey, please, just stop calling 911 for toilet paper.
I called 911 toilet paper.
They ran out of toilet paper. Listen, bro.
But you know what? Ain't no one ran out of baby wipes, though.
One dude, I saw one dude on Facebook, he had like a load of what baby wipes, he was ready.
Hey, boy. Back up. Back up, please. Smack up.
Alright, so Y'all live now or what?
Yeah, we're live. Hey, did you hear about DC Comics?
I didn't even make noise!
Yeah, I heard that they're getting bought out.
Sounds about right. They've been losing money for I don't know how long.
It's because they can't. They're not good.
That is true, Bubba.
I mean, some of this.
No, but did you see the last at the end of the Doomsday Clock? Did you see what happened where they talked about Thor and Hulk?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, okay, you're trying to do this again. I was like, I doubt if that happens. And then I found out later that a buyout could be possible. So I'm like, oh, well.
And then they start talking about Thor. I mean, they start talking about Batman and Superman in the new Thor.
The movie or the comic?
No, the comic. So, like, right after Doomsday Clock comic, they start talking about. They were talking about Thor and Hulk in that one, and then the new Thor came out a month, like a couple days later, and then now they're talking about Batman, Superman, and the Justice League. Ooh, you got a lot of echo. Yeah, Alicia, they're talking about Batman and Thor and the new Thor. I mean, Batman, Superman, and the whole Justice League in the new Thor comic.
Okay, back up, bud.
Because they're talking about the new gods, and so that's the whole thing where they're trying to tease something with DC. I guarantee you they're gonna have a new crossover.
Well, yeah, they're definitely wanting to do that, but separate from that, like I said, a few weeks later, there was rumors and talk that DC was about to actually buy out like the comic book version of it, not the movies and whatnot, it's just the comics.
Yeah, well, I mean,
by Marvel.
I wouldn't doubt that. Or Disney, the mouse is gonna get everybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad either. If they actually got the writing together, that got some continuity with people who actually know how to do continuity. That'll work.
What are you doing?
Okay, so if you don't use toilet paper and you get in the shower, what's that to say about your wash rag? I mean, because your wash rag's only going to be able to handle so much.
Right, you ain't washing your face after you wash your crap.
Oh, come on, I ain't even making noise, dude.
That's all the people looking for toilet paper. Give me the toilet paper, Brian!
Get the baby wipes.
Oh my god.
You know what? I bet you there's gonna be a run on bidet toilets.
There already is.
Yeah, I know people that got them already. They're like, I'm fine.
Yo, did you ever use the bidet at the Dotsons?
No.
I did. David was like, man, you gotta try the bidet, and I'm like, man, I don't know, bro.
Oh goodness. Good old bidets. Nothing says clean like fresh water on your bundle.
Yeah.
At least we hope it's fresh. And I mean, nobody's testing it, so but that's a different discussion.
For a different day.
Pressure washer.
Dang, dog, you trying to destroy yourself?
Dude, it's like you might as well just go ahead and just go outside and just get a hose and just wrap it around into the bathroom.
Malik, the next time you come over my house, dog, you are not using my pressure washer. Like, you're gonna be like, where'd Malik go? And why is my water on outside? Like, can see my neighbors like, there's some random young black man outside washing his soap.
We're on our way. Kill the girl!
Let's see about that. We know Angel ain't gonna come over because he'd be too afraid of my dogs.
Oh, that's too funny.
Man, you see all the movies that are getting like pushed back?
Yeah, just about all of them now. Invisible Man is actually being put on the NBC streaming service. No, this is going to be for rent. It's actually for like a today only, I think.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Like I think it happened like the day that they put out the.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me, dude.
That they're stopping like people coming in from the movies. Yeah. I think they put it out either later on. They made the work later on that day or today. So yeah.
I heard
so I'm actually kind of curious about that. I'm like, I may actually watch it tonight.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, actually. I heard that movie was actually really good.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. And yeah, I agree, Alicia. They might as well just push them all back because I was actually going to go see Bloodshot because of the virus thing. I'm like,
yeah. I know me and Dad were planning on going to see A Quiet Place.
So that'd be pretty good too.
Oh, there's no way they're going to push Black Widow back, Alicia.
Oh, I think there's going to, since NBC actually did that move, I think NBC is going to be, not NBC, but Disney's going to be thinking the same thing too. Like, well, if we can still get it out to as many people as possible and just charge a certain amount for it because it's a premium movie, I think they'll actually go ahead and go for it.
I can see that. Yeah, I mean, that would suck though, because like, I want to go see that one in theaters.
Right. And yeah, the governor did close down the movie theater, so...
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. That was today. Movies, gyms, what was the rest of it?
Restaurants, bars.
Yeah. So basically all that's being shut down by end of business today.
It's tight on the other side.
What about going through here?
Which is interesting because I actually saw an article from AMC saying that they're going to try and limit people to about like 50 per, as far as 50 people per
establishment.
Yeah. So I'm like, even still, I'm like, you're still on the verge of still being shut down. So I guess they're just trying to ink out whatever they can.
Yeah. I know, like, Dad was telling me this morning.
He was telling you what? No, I wasn't saying that.
No. You told me about this.
Oh yeah, Black Widow's definitely getting pushed back.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining to boy. It's like, well, with the move from Invisible Man from NBC, it's like if it gets bad enough to where the virus is basically causing a whole bunch of problems, keeping people shut in and whatnot, I'm thinking Disney may actually say, you know what, we already got our platform, let's just put this out as a premium movie and just have people like try and charge them extra for it if possible. If not, maybe just draw more people into the service.
Yeah, they did that with Frozen, so that makes sense.
There you go. I think that was actually like a beta test because that came out like really, really quick.
Well, and they wanted to give something to all the parents whose kids are, because they close schools and they're like, oh, well, we can't, we gotta have parents to do something.
Right, and that's what I'm thinking is more like a beta test, because if they test it out, just say, okay, we'll test it out with the kids, see how it feels, see how the parents feel about it, see what responses we get, and then once they actually get a good response from all the people, they're like, yo, we can actually do something with this.
Yeah, I bet you Easton does get closed.
They haven't mentioned Easton as of yet, but I'd imagine that one's probably next on the list.
Yeah, I mean, because like they're going to start closing everything.
Right. Because I think
at least
the only
limit
thing that
hours.
still be open was what was it? The hospitals will still be open. The grocery stores will still be open, and something else will still be open. I forgot what it was.
Well, restaurants will be open for you to carry out or for DoorDash.
Right. So we actually just went and grabbed something from a local spot that was secure out like down the street. So that was still cool. At least people can still grab some food if they need to get on the go.
Right.
But it's going to be all bad if they shut that down. It's going to get crazy. I mean, you saw no meat before in the Walmart section.
Oh yeah, bro, that was crazy. There was no meat at Walmart in Pickerington.
You know when it's getting bad when Spam is gone.
Oh no, it was still there. Nah, but like I'll tell you what, at the Meyer here on East Broad in Reynoldsburg, there was no ramen noodles. None.
They even took the beef ones.
They took the shrimp ones. All the shrimp ones was gone.
Oh man. Well, at least they going fancy.
I mean, you know it's bad when when people take the hot ones too.
The hot ones are.
Oh man.
You know the big bowls too, the big ramen bowls, those were gone. The nasty smelling ones.
I imagine they probably went first, the big ones.
Yeah.
It's official. School is closed indefinitely.
Oh yeah, I guess this outbreak is something good for something. No school, no homework.
Now I kept asking Melissa about this. She was like, "Well, they haven't said an official word yet about that. You know, it's only supposed to be 3 weeks, and they haven't said anything official." So,
this is so true. Look at that. Hold on, his dad yelled at me for listening to the radio. That sounds like you this morning.
Yes. Grocery trucks. Are you serious?
Grocery trucks are getting canceled. Wow, yeah. Oh, side note about that. Like I was telling Eric before, there are some grocery stores that actually are prioritizing their trucks. This is before what we know today, but before they were saying we're going to send the trucks over to the high-end, I think like the multi-million-dollar stores that are actually getting the trucks first, and all the smaller stores that don't pull in as much, they're going to get whatever's left. So, really? Yeah, so that would actually explain too, like the lack of meats and everything else too.
Turn it meat. No, I remember that on The Walking Dead. Turn it meat. Because they cut that dude who got bit, and then he started eating. They was eating his arm.
Terminus. Daggone Terminus, man.
The show was good until it stopped being good.
Until that one season where they killed Glenn and Abraham.
That was jacked up with Glenn.
Yeah, hey, look, my sister sent me this tweet. It said, "Y'all bought all the food but left the seasoning. I think I know who's panicking."
Yeah, Ninja Carroll's a beast in The Walking Dead. I am a fan of Ninja Carroll.
And because I'm like, now I want to know what they're gonna do with Taskmaster, because they said he's supposed to change the MCU, but now we may not even get to see it for the grip.
What'd you hear about that one? I haven't heard nothing about that.
It's been everywhere.
Well, I've been under a rock, literally, so. So, enlighten me, dear friend. What's going on with Taskmaster?
Let me see if I can find that article.
Shoot him! Good one. Right in the butt!
Too good.
Oh, he's running.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see the Xbox? Like, they released all the specs?
I saw it, but I haven't taken a good look at it as of yet. I do know that they said something about some type of proprietary driver put inside of it.
What?
Some type of, you know how you can expand your drive by
Oh, yeah. It's just an MVE RAM slot that's in the back of it. Everyone's trying to figure out what that slot was for, but that's for expanding it out for extra terabytes.
Yeah, but that's actually a proprietary one, so only they can actually sell it. Uh-oh. You're dead. Run, dear boy! Run!
If it weren't for Bill and him being on trigger happy, I would have survived.
Oh.
Bill is
Hey, just cut to black. We don't need to see the rest of that.
That's gonna be Reynolds Bird. That's Angel walking around right there. They gonna be so mad we like ripping on it.
It's just Reynolds Bird all overgrown. Broken down cars.
He's trying to avoid the dogs.
Regular dogs.
Dude, speaking of dogs, apparently in the second one, like the dogs are supposed to be relentless. Like you have to kill them. There's no way to avoid it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm so like I'm excited for a ton of games, but like The Last of Us 2, that game had my attention for as long as it's even thought.
Now, here's a good question. Do you think any of the games will actually be delayed? Do you think they'll still actually stick to the release dates?
Actually, I don't think any of the games will be delayed.
Yeah, there's no reason for anything to be delayed.
The only games I could see being delayed are ones that are still in like major production right now.
Good call.
Hey, are you watching the live stream and something? Oh, can you turn the volume down on the live stream?
Oh, that's my TV actually.
Idiot, ew.
There you go. That better?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just so we're not double echoes. Oh, so the video I saw, it was a YouTube video. I'll send it to you.
You said you saw something called Looper?
No, it's on Looper.
Oh.
I'll text it to you right now.
Alright.
And then you can just watch it later. But what I'm thinking is, he's going to be training the Thunderbolts. So clearly, whatever happens at the end of Black Widow, he's going to still be alive. You know, ain't gonna kill him. And he's going to be the one training with the Thunderbolts and and whoever else they put in the Thunderbolts.
Actually, one of my boys from work actually did tell me something about that. I completely forgot. He said something about, Thunderbolt Ross and putting the team together. And also, too, he was mentioning, too, that they may include Baron Zemo in it.
In the Thunderbolts?
Yeah, because he was actually in the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, but I know he's going to have a more prominent role in Falcon and Winter Soldier. But
right, so whatever happens there, I imagine he still actually survives. And they could actually roll him into that, too.
Well, that was easier than I thought it'd be.
I heard they were putting Omega Red in that show, too.
Are they?
Yeah, they're going to at least tease him.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know, I can't wait to see that.
Now, if you're putting Omega Red in, okay, yeah, we gotta get X-Men in, because that's way too close to X-Men to not actually introduce X-Men.
Well, I think they're doing a slow rollout of the X-Men.
I'd imagine they would, but still, it's just me and my imagination, what I would like.
Don't get killed up there.
Now you can see us at least.
You know, I tried archery.
Rocking that up docks, baby.
Didn't get off too well. I still love archery though.
We're okay. We just need to get to the hood of the truck.
Did you finish Star Wars?
Let's see. I didn't.
Move it, kid.
Storm's gonna
Because I got
be
interrupted with there's a
Black
few shows
Panther
I was
2.
interrupted. I was actually trying to watch. One was I actually finished Legion on FX. That was actually a pretty solid. That was actually pretty solid. Wasn't too high, wasn't too low. It was just right in the middle.
Yeah, Alicia, I kind of heard that rumor, but I think if they do that, it'll be a tease right before Black Panther 2. Because that makes sense to make her T'Challa's love interest. But it just depends on how they do Storm. Yeah, fingers definitely fingers crossed. I hope they bring Ghost back, honestly.
dear God. Oh, but he can do this in every cutscene where he's really quicker, he doesn't instantly die. The second, like...
That's not gonna hold.
They'll make it fast. Grab this.
The big clicker.
No, you have to fight the Doom.
No, I think
No, that's in the gym.
both of them are going to be in it, but I don't think he's going to be with Lupita Nyong'o. I think that's why they're wanting to bring Storm in, because she's not going to light something up to go. So I bet you that's how they're going to do it.
Yeah, true.
We'll sneak out the back.
Why? Stop shooting!
Stop shooting!
Bill!
Just give me your toilet paper!
Thank you, bro. You got me killed! You need a ship to stealth kill it quickly. Yeah, no duh.
So what else has been going on? What else have you been playing, RJ?
Let's see. Actually, I've been trying to catch up on some shows. Like I was watching Legion. That was actually pretty good, like I mentioned before. The other show that I watched was pretty good. It's actually on Epix. It's Pennyworth.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's surprising. Alfred is surprisingly savage in this one.
Really? Huh.
Like super like. Okay, so you remember the storyline that they did with with Dick Grayson, where he left Batman, he was like a spotlight for like a few years?
Yeah.
They kind of took that same approach with Alfred, because Alfred was like a special forces soldier, and also he actually quick and sniper stuff. And this is like back in somewhere between 50s, 60s. You know how they blur the timeline to make it ambiguous, right? So they actually took all those elements and actually put it in Alfred. People that he runs with.
There's no way! Come on! Sorry.
Oh,
Marked over here.
Let's see, which one? Let's see. Now, are we talking about Pennyworth, or are we talking about Dick Grayson? This is the comic one I'm talking about. It was the one where Dick had he got mad at Batman for some reason, and actually left, and actually was like an international spy for like a few years.
Is this before he became Nightwing?
Yeah, this is before he was Nightwing for a while, then he left, and then he came back, because even though he was Nightwing, he was still working with Batman off and on. But long story short, that was pretty much his thing. He was just like an international spy, and eventually he ended up putting on a Nightwing suit again. But yeah, Pennyworth is on Epix.
I'll tell you what's really good too is that new Dracula on Netflix.
Dude, stop moving.
Chrissy and I were watching that. That's it's actually really good.
Yeah, that was dope.
Because it's Bram Stoker's Dracula, but like with this British twist to it, that just like it's really good.
Why?
Because that one's more like a mini series, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's only 3 episodes, but each one's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that was the one. Because it's really tricky when you get the time jump too. I was like, dude, this is dope.
And then of course Westworld, I gotta watch that one.
Amazon Prime.
Jack Reacher.
I watch The Boys.
The Boys is good.
I need to get into Hunters, because I want to watch that next.
What's Hunters
Jack
about?
Ryan or Jack? No, it's Jack Ryan, not Jack Reacher.
Let's see, Hunters, that's the one with, is it Al Pacino? Who's actually work with some other people to hunt down people, Nazis, but trying to integrate.
Dude, oh my god! If Bill would not shoot his freaking gun when I'm trying to like sneak. Hi Jared, I see you in the chat.
Who? Oh,
My friend Jared from
Mo.
Hi, Jerry.
Sorry.
Yeah, so Hunters is the Nazi hunting thing. So I'm actually going to be watching that next. But before I get to that, I have to finish The Man in the High Castle.
Oh yeah, that's a good show.
Last season for that one, so I gotta watch that. Carnival Row and The Feed. I have to check them both out. What's The Feed about? Because I've seen like little posters of it, but I haven't basically got into it to see what it's about.
Wait, I forget how you switch buttons.
You have to use the D-pad.
Thanks for the sub, Jared.
Thank you, Jared.
Thank you, Jared. Love you, buddy.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too, buddy.
Want some bloody buddy? Cool, buddy.
Runner.
Dude, buddy. Homie, dude.
Dude! Bro! Okay, finally.
Kill him. Oh, he literally moves at the last second.
All these arrows that I missed with.
Oh, that sounds like an episode of Dark Mirror. Huh. The feed takes place in the future. Some random guy develops a program that gets implanted into humans. So basically, it's instant access to the internet.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
that's a good and a bad thing. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to put that on the list.
That's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'd watch that.
Speaking of which, is there a new episode or new season of Black Mirror, or is it actually not coming around
did you
yet?
watch the last season that they came out with?
That was the one last year, right? Or is
Yeah,
it
the one with Anthony, the one that had Anthony Mackie in it.
I think so.
Wait, okay, the one where they had the VR thing, and then
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, it was also the dude from Get Out was in that one too.
yeah.
Yeah, he was. Huh.
Bill, you couldn't turn around and blast it? I mean, come on, bro. Yeah, Jared, you got any TV shows?
No, I haven't, Alicia. I've gotten to episode, was it 3 of Lock and Key? I had to stop. Man, them kids are working my nerves. But no, I mean, the funny thing is that, and I actually wrote a little something on it too, what I noticed was in Lock and Key, for some reason, I noticed when I was watching the episodes, I started getting angry for some reason. I couldn't figure out why. Then what I noticed afterwards, after I watched the second or third episode, I noticed the reason why is because I know that in the TV show, they're leaving out like a whole lot of dark elements that I know are actually in the comic book, but I haven't actually taken a good look at the comic book. So I'm actually going to pick up the comic book probably later on this week and go ahead and take a closer look, because I know that there's some stuff in there that I know really would like in that comic, and I know that they're not touching it on the show, at least not from what I've seen so far.
There's a
On your lap.
there's a show on Netflix that just came out that I haven't watched yet, but I want to. And I'm not okay with it.
Do tell.
I honestly have no clue what it is, but it looks pretty good. I mean, in the previews I've seen. I know it's got like 2 of the kids from the reboot of It, so they're pretty good actors and actresses. So.
Okay.
I think that girl is in the running to play Ellie in the Last of Us TV show.
That would be awesome because she.
Oh.
All right, let's talk about the Last of Us TV show real quick. I've been itching to talk about this. One, I wonder what. I'm pretty sure if they do this, they're gonna start it from the beginning, like from the start of the first game. If they go like, which they're already, they've announced that they're following Ellie and Joel's journey, so it's gonna be Ellie and Joel. And I want to know if it's going to be after the second one, or like they're just restarting it completely, which is like that's my theory. And I want them, because me and Dad were talking about this the other day. I want them to cast Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson to play their roles, because they know the roles better than anyone. Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson are their voice actors, if you didn't know that. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that they're probably going to do like the Game of Thrones approach. They'll take a lot of social material and they'll go ahead and start close at first. And then they're going to start taking their own liberties and start developing their own type of story just for the sake of keeping it extended, especially if it gets popular. They want a way to go ahead and continue that on. Even though the video game carry it for years.
Oh yeah.
Most writers like to have control of the direction of the story, so that way it's not like too close to the video game. So they want to give some twists and turns, kind of like what they did with the Game of Thrones until like the last season where they totally, crapped the bed. So.
So did you ever watch Chernobyl?
Say again, I can hear you.
Did you watch Chernobyl on HBO?
No, I just actually picked HBO back so I could watch that.
Yeah, Chernobyl was good.
So the guy who wrote Chernobyl is writing this.
Oh, really?
And Chernobyl was fantastic.
Okay.
So I'm excited for that. Other video game.
Hello, good sir.
Other video game things I'm excited for. That's a good question.
Right. So let me ask you a question. Have you guys watched Westworld SVA?
Yes.
I have not watched the first episode yet. I was planning on doing that tonight.
That's fine. I mean, it's cool. It's a soft start. So what I did, I actually just watched the season finale from last year, and then I watched the first episode of this season. So watching the two back to back, it kind of makes sense. Give me a good refresher as far as what's going on. Even though they do give you a small refresher in the beginning, but I actually thought it was pretty cool the way they actually did stuff.
I don't know. Westworld is always like that. Show's always had my attention.
Yeah, man. I just can't. It's kind of difficult because I'm looking at the dude from Breaking Bad.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah, I'm still thinking like every time I see him, I'm like Captain Cook. Yeah. So it just cracks me up. But he is actually a really good actor, though, so I think he'll actually be taking it in a lot of good directions. So I'm pleased with that.
Led boys.
Yep, Queen, man. And that actually, Alicia, that's a good question. I wanted to ask you since you watch the show too. I keep seeing a lot of the commercials. Do you think that they're actually bringing Maeve and all the rest of them back?
For what?
I'm thinking yes, and I'm thinking no.
For the boys?
No. Well, I'm thinking about something else too. I'm still thinking on Westworld, but
yeah. She.
Right. Right.
I think they'll go back to them.
Huh?
I said I think they'll go back. They're going to go back in time. They're going to have to.
Right. So that's because I'm thinking like the last episode. I'm thinking the last episode, not of this season, but of the last episode last year, right? So when she was leaving, she actually got the little barge thing and she was heading over to the ship to go ahead and leave the island. She had all those key things inside of her purse. And I'm thinking that they're all like different people that she could try to bring back. So I'm not sure if they are trying to bring everybody back, like Maeve and all the rest of them, or is she just going to bring like a select few? Or I'm kind of curious. But
I can't wait for the second season of The Boys.
Memes Masters.
Yeah, that's going to be dope. That would be cool if she pulls strings from behind the scenes. I hope that actually happens.
We're on the way.
I'm just curious to see where Bernard's going to go as far as this one.
Oh yeah, is Ford inside of his head still, or is it going to be someone else? I mean, there's
actually they addressed that in the last season, which I'm glad I actually watched that last season because he actually figured out that the Ford that was in his head, he was actually imagining the whole time.
Ellie, take cover.
So that's he said too that the reason why, like in the last thing that he was trying to when he thought that he actually got had deleted him from the program, that's why he had to tap it with him to go ahead and manually delete him. Once he deleted him, once he got to the very end where the other time jump where the assistant actually got a shot, and he was basically mad and upset, and he was trying to figure out a way to get Ford back. And this time he just showed up out of nowhere when he checked his phone power first, or the tablet first. It couldn't actually get him to find the file for Ford. So he's like, crap, I can't find him now. I need him and I can't find him. And he actually imagined it. Basically, he figured that out a bit later. So, curious question is, as the episode moves forward, I don't think Ford is actually going to come back. So I think the evolution with this will probably be how is he going to proceed on Ford just moving in by himself. So that'll be interesting.
have fun with that.
Right. So yeah. So now his main focus is kind of like opposite chess piece of Dolores to try to make sure that Dolores doesn't go like all wild and like kill everybody in the world. So they actually just added the last episode. So I think they mentioned that the first couple minutes of the first episode.
Oh, look what I got.
Yeah. Look. Uh-oh.
Can you see that? No, I mean, look at the camera, bro.
Oh. Ooh.
You haven't opened it yet, though.
Well, they're kind of occupied at the moment.
Assassin's Creed has been taking up all my time. Which I'm almost done with Odyssey, so your face is hurting.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. I actually, well, that's if they bring her back with all those functionalities. So if they bring her back with all those functionalities, then yeah, then I think Mae's going to be one to go up against Dolores. But if they bring her back, and she may have a story arc of just trying to get those functionalities back, all of them, and I don't think she'll have back right away. Yeah, the Man in Black. That's going to be interesting. Him actually walking around on the regular planet Earth instead of walking around just in Westworld, because we've only seen him in Westworld all this time. So that'll be interesting. I actually like that part when he figures out he's a robot and he's going through a simulation. He's like, oh crap, what simulation is this?
Well, that's if one of his robots did. The Man in Black. Because remember, he was, they were trying to figure out, like, how they can make their androids better.
Can't. Alright, come on, Brandon. Give me a break.
Great. Oh, tough!
Wish I had some. I don't know what happened.
Even though he didn't know he was replaced.
Right.
Bro, leave me alone. Yeah.
Ooh, ow. That hurt.
Yeah, get ready to see this for a hot minute.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Let's go.
Yeah. You guys are awesome. I love the circle bros.
Who put that in there?
Me?
Follow me.
Just your car, sir.
I have your autograph.
I'll never forget that ever, dude. That will never die with Jonathan. Like, ever. You know how fast you're going, sir?
It's just your car, sir. Step out the car, please.
What are you doing tomorrow? We should play Gears 5.
Actually, nothing. Probably about 5:30ish, 5:45. You want to jump on?
Yeah, dude, we can keep going. I mean, we ain't got nothing else to do.
We got nothing else to do.
Can't leave the house.
Oh, come on!
Yeah.
I was doing so well.
That dude wanted the ramen noodles and he ain't had none, so your face was justice.
Toilet paper.
Meat.
Fly.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, excuse me?
Oh, you about to get dead already?
Actually, I might just wipe. I'm white. Come here, buddy. Give me a kiss.
Really? Jabbed him in. Like, I want your face, bro.
I got
If you
this.
die again, man, I think we're gonna end it. And then, I gotta check my work for a laptop to see if anybody. Well, you wanna stay out here and talk to RJ? All right, I'll be right back. No, I don't think he does. I'll be right back, yo.
Okay. I see how it's gonna be. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. There we go. That's what we've been missing. Turn that face on. See how angry.
Hey, he got the camera working.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Okay. I get it.
I haven't actually. The Wolf Among Us, I haven't played it. You played Elijah?
I played the first one, but I never played the second one.
It wasn't, because I've never actually got into
It was okay. I mean, it's not really the kind of game I like. I don't really like Telltale games like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's a Telltale?
Yeah. I'm not really like that type of gamer. But I don't hate on people that are. It's just not really, you know?
Right, it's not your speed, right? Nah, because I haven't played it either. Like I said, Telltale isn't my thing either. I think the only Telltale game I played was like the Batman one when it came out. Even then, I wasn't really too hyped about it. So
Yeah, that's how I kind of... Bill! You have guns! Come on, dude. Get it together.
oh, I didn't even know they had a comic on it. Now the comic I may be interested in. Ding ding ding.
What? What are you doing? Come here. Here. Chill out. Chill.
Ellie, run!
Ellie, run.
You can see how crazy Belle is acting right now. She's just like all over the place. But Samson is just chill as ever, as always.
That's my buddy.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. Alright, I found out, like, an easy way to get him.
Hey, girl.
There we go. That hurt.
Oh, it's Fables. Really?
Getting double teamed over here.
Because I've heard of Fables before, I just never picked it up. So if that's
the game Fables?
I think I'll go ahead and look at it.
Okay, come on, let's go back upstairs.
Are you talking about the game Fables?
No, there's I guess The Wolf Among Us is actually a piece of a comic book called Fables. That's what Alicia was talking about.
Oh yeah, because the Snow White, she's great. Like she's real dark.
Yeah, no, I seen the Snow White one. The Snow White one is crazy. That is dope.
Yeah, I did like Fables. I like the game was real sweet too, and then it made me want to read the graphic novel. And I liked it. Dude. Because like I wasn't like Snow White like on drugs or something like that. Like she was like on heroin.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hello?
Hey man. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, what's up?
No, my okay, chill.
What's up? Yeah, I have to work from home. No, no. Well, I mean, we're always on, but I'm not. Yes.
Get off me! I'm trying to heal, bro. Yeah.
You ugly fuck!
Say bad. Oh no!
We've had to build like our VPN app and all that. It's been fun though, building packages and all that stuff.
Oh, yes. 2 bows or 2 arrows. Let's go. That actually makes me happy.
Oh, the system. Oh, okay.
Stay right on my ass! Damn it, go down!
Get off me! Get off me! Okay, let's go. I'm getting so focused. Oh,
Bill's about to die.
I don't care. Oh, wait, I do care.
If Bill dies, the game's over. Oh, really?
What was up with that big guy?
Come over.
Been infected for a long time.
Oh,
Cold bloaters.
oh yeah, that's true. You can't.
Okay, got it.
I hate to interrupt you.
Let's go.
Can we get the fuck out of here? Please?
No.
Let's go, people.
Yes.
Go.
Too good at this game.
Alright, come on.
Go, LE.
You have to allow people in certain zip codes to go do stuff and do things that way, I guess.
Yeah, just toss it right there.
Down to the last one. Finish it off already.
Bill's saying finish it off already. I want to see him get down here and like.
Hold on, what'd you say?
Fucking hate those things!
Are you gonna lift me up yet?
Alright, got him. Let's go.
Well, the girls' band stuff's been canceled, so and they're out of school right now too.
Lizzie's wedding.
Yeah, Lizzie's wedding got canceled next week, or no, Saturday. So it's supposed to be Saturday.
This way. We're sitting ducks here.
There's another ladder
No,
over here!
in Tennessee.
Keep going. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, we're gonna take a lunch on it, obviously.
God. Back up. Person stage.
Well, like there was this one, there was somebody that had like they were having a bar mitzvah, and they ordered all the food. They didn't want to not pay the caterer, so what they did was they took all the food from the bar mitzvah and gave it to like people in the community that couldn't get out of their house. So all like the shut-ins and stuff, which I think is really nice.
Somebody had the same idea. They stole my shit.
And then, you know, San Antonio's paying, the Spurs organization is paying all the part-time people that work the food, all the food stuff, and all the people that sell like the drinks and everything, which is dope too. So.
What, you know this guy or something?
Frank.
Who the hell's Frank?
He was my partner.
Oh yes.
The only idiot that was wearing a shirt like that.
Good stuff.
We weren't equipped to deal with it. So.
He's got
Now people will think twice now that they canceled the primary. No voting, no problem.
I guess they rescheduled it to like June.
Yeah, they did.
Well, fuck it.
So have they shut like any parts of the state down yet? Because I heard that they were gonna do that today.
That may be next.
What I found. It's got some juice in it.
Probably the reason why they're keeping it open is because they want to,
That's my battery.
if they have to push something through emergency stuff, they got to keep some, like a small hand of staff to do it.
Get out.
Gotcha.
Get
But if it's not like essential, they probably told them to go home.
battery's drained, but cells are alive.
Meaning?
Meaning, we push it, get it started, the alternator will recharge the battery.
Is that your guess?
Look, you wanted a plan B, as good as it gets.
What are you thinking?
Thinking you drive and we push.
That's more of my stuff.
Dang, this guy has so much stuff.
Good idea.
I'll
give you a holler.
Note from Frank.
Why?
Yes, let the world see you. They're dying to know who is Christy.
She's like, I don't want no one to hear me.
We hear you now.
You gonna be okay with this?
Yeah, not a problem.
You're doing a good job.
Oh yeah, rolling in my 6'4".
I won't let you down.
And all the people saying,
Lean down to chair, stop it, let me ride.
gosh, Belle, you just are just tearing up everything. She's so excited. Shit, boy.
Well, I found this in there.
Got the whole family down here right now.
You too, right? Fucking idiot. You ready to go?
All right, let's do it.
Put her in first.
Already did it.
Because she's crazy.
Keep your foot on the clutch. And when we get to
I know how to pop a clutch.
Hello.
He's not. You're not on there. It's just RJ. We're talking to RJ on FaceTime.
Hi.
But everyone can hear you on the live stream.
I don't care. I just don't want to listen.
The live stream camera's not on.
Yeah, we didn't turn the camera on.
good job, kid.
Phil, not Hill.
Because they can see the game. They
Stay
can't
focused.
see us. They can hear us.
Just make it to the hill. Just get it over the edge.
Bye, Alicia.
Bye, Alicia.
I'll be playing tomorrow.
Yeah. No, people are watching. We're about to end it.
Especially now since
Because we've been playing for an hour.
You know how long people live stream for?
But we all have lives.
he can keep playing.
And I want to play Assassin's Bro, we got days.
No, I know. I'm just
stuck
like,
in the house.
I
It's
wasn't
not
saying like to that. I was like,
we could pick up right where we left off tomorrow and stream it. I mean, we got nothing but time.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and bow out too.
Alright, man. I'll hit you up later. Yep.
Alright, later.
Gears 5.
Yep.
see you, RJ.
Bye. I forget what them things with the its head look like. It was exploded.
Clickers.
Okay, on the other side, to your left.
They're more dangerous.
Yeah.
They look more disgusting.
They said that they made the clickers more dangerous in the second one.
How can you make them more dangerous?
You remember that picture that Neil Druckmann tweeted of the spider?
Yes.
I swear they put that video on the fly.
I bet you they do.
Yep.
Oh gosh. White House Task Force head says millennials are a core group that will stop coronavirus. We don't have
How?
a chance.
I'm just as concerned as you are. Like
You guys aren't even out of college yet. How are they supposed to stop it?
what?
You missed.
How? Who's
You missed.
On the other side, to your left.
What's that from?
What's that lady that yells at the cat? The memes where they yell at the cat?
I don't know.
I thought she had a name.
I don't even know where that came from.
I was thinking like...
Oh, now I know what you're talking about.
No, we just picked up where we left off. We were playing it.
We're not that far.
Yeah.
Look, if we just make it to the hill. Just get over the edge.
No, she got out, I think.
No, a lot of my friends were watching too.
Yeah, Malik was watching. We were making fun of Angel.
On the live stream?
Oh, yes.
Not bad.
Especially after what Angel called me last night.
Not bad.
Brain dead bitch. Oh god.
Who's Gabe Caldwell? Is that one of your friends?
Yeah, why?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on.
And Malik's still watching too.
What's my day up? You know the door, huh?
No. Dude, they just literally came out of the ground. This smoke.
Yeah, he just got destroyed.
You just want to admit that.
Yep. Alright, we're about to sign off, people.
This is not the end.
You know the door, huh?
True display of the last 1%
almost
being
out of your
the
hair,
strongest. LOL. You can see his face.
Who said that? Gabe? Figured. Yeah, that sounds like something he would say. That's why I'm gonna clap him later in
Fortnite. Oh, Battlefront.
Too bad he's dead.
Oh. Did Malik hear that?
Oh, hope so. That's it.
finishes till you get to their cutscene. That's what it says. Why is Bill just standing there?
I don't know. He's the one who has all the guns.
Peace out, Malik. He said, I have 4 maxed out characters now. I've got a fighting chance.
Who?
Gabe.
Whatever.
Alright, Ellie, get ready. Alright, Ellie, start it up. You hear that sound, Bill?
Yeah, well, that means the infected hear it too. Let's get the fucking truck. Go, Lord! Alright, this'll do! Stop!
Hope whoever plays him in the show gets killed. Like,
Keep it running, alright?
That girl nearly got us killed.
You gotta admit, she did hold her own back there.
You ain't gonna make it. Here.
What's this?
You'd be amazed at how many cars still got gas in them.
Appreciate it. But Bill, about your buddy back there, that's a tough deal.
We square.
We're square.
And get the fuck out of my town.
Alright, you can turn it off. Alright, guys. We're peacing out. Check you tomorrow on the next live stream. Gears 5.